Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, trying to film this video for you. In this video I'm gonna show you how I created my squirrel. It doesn't have a name yet. She doesn't have a name, and I'm not sure I'm going to give her a name because my channel is called Random Squirrel Arts, so I'm not sure if giving her a name won't seem my channel's name be pointless. I could just say I don't know, Trixie's channel or whatever. So I don't think I'm going to name her, but we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind. I hope you enjoy the process of me creating this character. It was challenging and a lot of times frustrating, but mostly really fun, and I'm so happy I decided to do it. And yeah, hope you enjoy. But now, first and foremost, I'm going to show you where I started from. I'm gonna show you my first sketches. I have my sketchbook here. Oh wait, I forgot one of the sketchbooks. Hold on. Look at this cute one. I got this from my brother-in-law's girlfriend for my birthday. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start with this one because this is where I first sketched some squirrels, or I attempted to. They're not very good. Here's the first one. Some squirrel faces. I was trying to have the squirrel drawn from her profile, but kind of bad at I can do a front drawing, but a profile one, not so much. This one is really cute. Not perfect, but her face was really cute. And I think this is the last one here. This one, yep. And now I'm gonna show you my main sketchbook that I hope one day I will get to make a tour of. I want to show you my squirrel sketches here. Okay, so I drew these. I started with these and try to find, how should I say it? Try to find her personality, I guess. Try to make her own character, to have her own mind and her own personality. I was having trouble drawing it from different positions, so I tried to draw a squirrel in my style, I guess, even though I don't think I have a style. At least for drawing animals or the squirrel. And here I try to make my squirrel from different angles. These are my failures, I guess. This one turned out quite okay. This one and this one too. The rest of them are, the face is okay, but this one looks like a pig. The rest of them have troubles in this area, and the face from profile. Oh god, I dislike this one a lot. One of my many failed attempts. This one was actually the one that I liked the most. I wanted to work more on this idea. This one here. This is the way I sketch, guys. I mean, I draw things on top of each other until you can't distinguish one thing from the other. But yeah, and yeah, this is it. This is what I've been doing. Those were all my initial sketches for the squirrel, and I just wanted to check in with you guys to show you where it's all started. Maybe there's something of use to you to see how my process went. I think I should have watched some videos about how to create a character. I just didn't think to watch some videos about character creation and yeah, I went into this as a dum-dum and just got here through trial and error. But I will leave you now with the rest of the video. I am going to try painting my squirrel and find the best color combination for it. I have an image in mind, and I hope it will turn out as I want. So, as I've made quite clear in the previous clip, I have no idea about character design. If this is the way character designers create them or what rules they follow, but this is what I did. You might ask why I went on and recorded my process if I have nothing of authority to say about character design. Well, the answer is pretty simple. I just wanted to document this moment in my art journey and share it with anyone who's willing to watch my process. My experience of being an artist has been quite independent. To avoid saying lonely, I am self-taught and haven't been in a situation where I can collaborate with other art pursuers for a very, very long time, and so I never made a lot of artist friends. I only started knowing other artists through Instagram and other social media channels, which is absolutely great. So many awesome people and so much awesome art, but I kind of miss face-to-face interactions and art discussions with people. Social media is great, but I feel like it's kind of lonely sometimes. It makes me feel less of a lonely artist sharing my art journey with others, and I feel like YouTube is closer to face-to-face talks, at least on my side. I'm gonna tell you how it all started actually. For a long time, my husband kept saying that I remind him of a squirrel, so when I decided I wanted to be a full-time artist, I came up with the name Random Squirrel Arts for my online persona, I guess, because I felt like if I went with my name, it would be difficult for people to remember it. My name is unusual for a lot of people outside Romania, and since no one could hear me pronounce it on social media, no one would be able to pronounce it. I wanted to have a name that is easy to pronounce and remember. I then thought it would be even better to have an illustrated profile picture for all my accounts, kind of like a brand picture, and since my channel had that name, what better illustration than that of a cute squirrel, right? So this is how the idea was born, and now that I told you this whole story, I feel like a food blogger telling you everything I ate in life till the age of 30 before I give you the actual 3-ingredient recipe. But I thought it was necessary for you to understand why the squirrel. First and foremost, about my drawing process, I almost always start with sketching my ideas in my sketchbooks, as I've shown you, and then I proceed to make the final sketches digitally because I find it easier to erase and correct proportions and add and take anything I want without ruining every piece of paper I have in my house. And then I trace my sketches on my watercolor paper, and I usually use colored pencils, watercolor colored pencils, and that's because they will blend in very well and I won't have traces of the pencil in my painting. I am a very hard presser, and I absolutely hate to see the pencil underneath the painting. I finished sketching my squirrel. I'm ready to start painting that and test the colors I have in mind. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know, I'm always a bit nervous before I start painting something because I have the image so clear in my head and the colors and everything looks amazing, and then when I want to paint it, it takes me so long to just get my painting area ready. I'm nervous. I'm going to make a mistake, and I usually first make a mistake and I ruin my good paper with the first try, because I don't know, I think I'm rushing maybe, or I don't have enough confidence at first. And the only problem with that, I don't mind starting fresh if I know I can do a better job, but the only problem with that is that I am ruining my good quality paper and it's not cheap. So then I go on and test the colors I have in mind for the final painting process. That sometimes takes quite a while. I tend to overthink things, I guess, and end up spending days in my head and on paper testing colors. But the video will be pretty straightforward about this process. So these are the two that I painted for now. The paper sucks because it doesn't absorb water very well and it's very difficult to work wet on wet. It leaves these really unappealing watercolor edges. I don't like to see them. I like things to be smoother. I like when I can get a good gradient, and this paper doesn't allow me to do that. I don't know if I should spend so much time or I should just move on quicker to other aspects of a painting, but sometimes I tend to believe that yes, it's a good thing because that's how I perfect my technique or use of color, but sometimes I feel like maybe I'm just overthinking and that's it. I just found the colors that I want for my squirrel. I like how it turned out, and I'm going to try to replicate those colors for the rest of the squirrels. I finished all of the squirrels. This one is my favorite, the first one that I made in these colors, probably because it's the most balanced color-wise. I wish these two were like the rest of them. I'm going to try to paint one on a better quality paper because I also want to make one for my Instagram avatar and my YouTube avatar. I want to have one in this style and these colors. I'm going to share with you what I had in mind for my squirrel in terms of her personality and colors and the mood I was trying to set with her. Obviously, the main thing was to create a cute squirrel in my style, which feels weird to say because I don't know if this is my style. I guess it is since I painted them like this, but who knows if I'll stick with it. At least the way I made them is in the same style, which is important to be able to say that this is one and the same character in every instance, and that's why I wanted to make so many sketches of the squirrel so I get a feel for it, and when I want to make it again, to be able to make the same squirrel. I tried to make her a little chubby and with shorter legs because I wanted to give that impression of small and cute and fluffy, and because that's how squirrels look like when they don't straighten their spine. I also had challenging time with her face. I tried various sizes of mouths and noses and eyes before I came up with this. I decided that she looks better with big eyes, a small nose and a small mouth. Some squirrels have fuzzy ears and that makes their ears look more elongated, but the squirrels I've personally seen in my life have smaller and rounder ears. The colors were a very important aspect of my process, hence I spent days and days trying to get the right colors. I think colors can set the mood very well. I wanted her to look bright and sunny and happy instead of going with classic choice of color like deep red, orange, like I've seen in some pictures, or brown, orange and black. I wanted to use brighter colors. Some of my favorite colors, of course, orange and purple and yellow. Obviously, yellow is my favorite color, at least right now. I ended up using more of a violet than a purple. I think she looks very sunsetty, if I may invent a new word. And I guess my vision was to make her a mood setter for my channel and social media presence. I want people to feel happy when they come to my channel, and I want my profile picture, my name and my banner to look bright and happy, so when people see my profile picture and my banner, feel bright and happy. By the way, I just finished and uploaded my banner, so if you go to my YouTube homepage you can see it. I hope you'll find it cute and it will bring a smile to your face and lift up your mood. That was my main purpose when I decided to create my squirrel and my banner. I looked up what orange and violet mean as colors. I use a bit of yellow too, which I already know means happiness and positivity and hope. According to sensationalcolors.com, orange is saucy, vibrant, stimulating and fun. And according to medium.com, orange signifies shelter and promotes rejuvenation, enthusiasm and optimism. And either purple or violet can mean you are sensitive, spiritual, understanding and compassionate, according to various sources. So yeah, I think I chose well. It's probably why I love these colors, because I am trying to make myself happy, and by sharing my art with people I hope they feel at least a tiny bit of joy too. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with finding the perfect colors right now. 2 years ago I took a graphic design course and there were a few modules about color theory, and I was so impressed what every color means and the multiple ways you can use colors to communicate. And I never took it seriously before. I just thought colors are colors. You just use, if the salad is green, you make the salad green, to give an example. And I never took that seriously, and now I am very interested in getting the right colors to set a mood in my art. I know it's just food illustration and it's pretty straightforward. There isn't a lot of abstraction in my painting, so I thought that focusing more on color, I could set a certain mood for a bowl of salad, for example. So I naturally became more interested. I thought it would help me in also communicating certain emotions through my food illustrations. Hey everyone again. I just wanted to show you the end result. This is my new profile picture for Instagram and YouTube, and I'm going to add her glasses and pencils and brushes digitally. This is the final version. As you can see here, I have all my trials and errors. These were the first. Really dislike these colors. This and this are my favorite. Yeah. This is the recreation of my current profile picture, but I just decided I don't want to make the same picture. I wanted something new, and this is the first version of this one. I didn't like the orange that I mixed, so I just decided to redo it, and now I'm going to scan and edit it. And that's how now I have a bright and happy squirrel who loves food and art to represent me on my social media accounts. And I also think it's a good thing to have something else to focus on from time to time when I get tired from making food illustrations. I hope you enjoy seeing this process, even though it's not a classic lesson of how to create a character. But I hope it was good enough entertainment for you and that you watched until the end, for which I am super grateful because it helps a lot with the algorithm. And with that said, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you feel like it, go and watch some other videos of mine. If you decide that my channel is for you, then please consider subscribing for more. I plan to make better and better videos in the future as I learn more about editing, and I hope you will follow me on my journey. If there's anything you want to share with me or everyone else, the comment section is waiting down below for you. And in the description box you can find some useful information about the music I use in my video, the materials I use in my art, and my social media handles. So yeah, this is it for now from my end. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Bye.